Hey everyone, it's JeremyTechno. Welcome back to ReZero. In the last episode, a lot happened. To keep it brief though, Subaru learned a lot during his loop, including that Roswell actually knows about his return by death, and isn't exactly the best person, considering he killed Ram in order to kill Garfield, and also beat the shit out of Subaru, so yeah, not exactly the best person right now. Also, we learned that Beatrice wants to die, and also she wants Subaru to, I'm assuming, basically just love her. So he has to find out some way to save her as well, because otherwise she's probably never going to leave that library and he's going to want to die, so yeah. Also, he has to find out how to defeat Elsa and Melee at the mansion, and also at the sanctuary he has to figure out how to deal with the Great Rabbit, because that's also an issue. Also, he has to make sure that Amelie doesn't go crazy, because Amelie also went crazy. So yeah, he has to do a lot in order to solve all his issues. I'm interested to see how he decides to end up solving this, so without further ado, let's move on to the episode. Alright, his eye was stabbed. Gotta make sure it's there now. Oh. He actually felt the kiss? Oh. I did not know he was actually alive during that. Damn, he has to wake her up every single time. He really does have to make sure that she doesn't go crazy. Yeah, that's an understatement, to be honest. Aww. I am happy that he trusts her and is on her side, at the moment at least. Because I do like her a lot. What? Oh, I actually think it's time for the next trial then. Oh, I know what's going on. I'm actually really happy we finally get to see this, because I've really been wanting to see, like, the aftermath of his deaths and, like, everyone's reactions to it. It looks like we're finally getting it. Damn. That hit me in the heart. Yeah, I don't blame you for throwing up. Oh damn, he's going right back in? Oh wow, they're really not letting him rest it, are they? Oh, this is the one where he died as a hero when Betelgeuse took over him. This really hurts. I honestly think this is the most fucked up thing he's had to go through so far. He's really not getting a break, is he? God damn. Oh, this is the one where he jumped off the cliff after saying that he loves everyone here. Damn. Damn, it just keeps going back to back. Oh, this is when Puck killed him. Oh. He and I are equally guilty. Who's he? Betelgeuse? I'll be honest, I did not expect this. I did not expect Reinhardt to kill Puck. And just like that. Oh, this is the first death. Oh, whoa. The apple guy found him? Also, yeah, we're just going through these really quickly right now. Damn. The poor dude's really traumatized. And now he's hallucinating. Okay, that got me. I didn't know how much I actually missed her. This isn't fair, ReZero. This is not fair. I don't think that's a good sign. Also, what? She's gonna kiss him? I obviously know this isn't real, but what's happening? Oh, shit. You can't fool him. He knows Rem better than anyone right now. Yeah, she wouldn't say to give up. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. After seeing Rem back again, I think she's my best girl again. I can't. I thought he was gonna punch her right then and there, to be honest. Oh, is it another witch? Oh no, she's cute. The Witch of Lust? And yet you're so shy and cute? Ah, so that's your power. Damn, that's fucked up. What the fuck? Really? Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, so it's not really confirmed if those realities continued. True, actually. That's a really good point. Honestly, everything she said so far is true. Alright, now that I saw Rem again, I don't think she could replace my #1 spot, but Akeda I still like a lot. I mean, sounds good so far, but what's the catch? Honestly, she drives a hard bargain, but there has to be a catch. That scared the shit out of me. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, good. One of the other witches probably stopped him. I mean, she is the Witch of Wrath. Honestly, I am taken by her. Yeah, actually, yeah, she hasn't told him the bad parts yet. That's a lot of things. Echidna, what the fuck? Alright, this is bad. Her archetype is exactly what I'm into. Fuck. Alright, I guess we're meeting all the witches. Whoa. Just, you know, wanted to admire Sloth because, yeah. They're all here. Actually, I mean, I guess the tail is missing, but it's probably the best future for her, not for him. Yeah, fuck that. He ain't gonna sacrifice anybody. She's right, technically. Oh, so it's his decision still? Wait, whoa, what? Honestly, as sad as this is, I think I would actually say yes. Maybe. That is creepy. What the fuck? Is that all you got from that? Oh, wow. He kind of sounds like a disappointed father or something. Oh, so she's basically faking everything. Yeah, that is pretty fucked. She's kind of like a sociopath, actually. Ooh, that's scary. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be good. Yeah. Hmm. That's an interesting answer. She doesn't care. You just established she doesn't care about anything. Oh, that's even worse. Aww, yeah. Save her. Oh. Is it Satella? Oh. Oh, God. Okay. That was one hell of an episode. I guess let's go in order because there is a lot to talk about. First off, the trial. I feel like that is probably the most traumatizing thing Subaru has had to go through so far. Like, before, he kind of just died and didn't really think about the previous worlds at all. He just kind of was like, okay, I'm gonna die, reset everything, and I'll try to make everything okay. But now he has it in his head that these timelines potentially continue, and the people left behind are hurting. Now, it's not confirmed if the other timelines continue, because only Satella would know that, and maybe she's going to tell us in the next episode, who knows. But just the idea of it, I think, is the troubling part. Because I can see what Subaru's thought process is like. I can see why he would think that, you know, him dying and leaving everyone behind is not selfish, but it's a fucked up thing to do, and just knowing that they're hurting after his death is it can't be easy to bear it. Although I am really happy that we finally got to see that, because I have been wanting to see basically that this entire time. I wanted to see what happens after he dies. Something else that I would actually like to see is everyone's reaction to knowing that Subaru actually returns by death, but I guess that, if anything, will happen at the end of the show. But yeah, I actually really wanted to see everyone's reactions to his deaths, and I'm really happy we were able to see that. Even though this was only a simulation by Echidna, I want to say that it'd be pretty accurate to what the characters would do, so I think it is pretty accurate, to be honest. I think the death that hurt me the most was probably the one where he stabbed himself in the throat after finding Rem in a coma state, because Amelia calling him a liar really hit me in the feels, so yeah, that was easily the most depressing one. The next thing was Rem, or more specifically, the Witch of Lust pretending to be Rem, which, yeah, I cried like a bitch. I think this might have actually been the hardest I've cried, other than the episode with Subaru's parents. I actually don't know what I cried in more. But, yeah, that got me. Seeing Rem, I didn't expect it, and just all of the emotions around Rem and my love for her just kind of came rushing back. I actually didn't realize how much I did miss her as well. So, I think I can safely say, especially after this episode, Rem is probably my number one now. Or rather, Rem is my number one again, because she was my number one in the first season. Amelia is really close, though. I do like Amelia a lot still. If anything, actually, Echidna dropped some points, which I think is the point. I mean, it turns out that she's essentially a sociopath, so yeah. I still like her character a lot, though, but I don't know if I'd consider her a waifu anymore. Speaking of the witches, the Witch of Lust is, I think, of anything, she's my favorite witch so far, because she is exactly my type in anime. Very cute, very shy. She seems nice enough. So, yeah, I think she's the one I like. Interestingly enough, she's called the Witch of Lust, and I guess I'm lusting over her, I guess. It is interesting that she's called the Witch of Lust, though, and she's cute, not sexy. Like, I don't know. That's interesting. That's an interesting take. I kind of like it, actually. Who was sexy, though, was actually the Witch of Sloth. She was like, oh my god. If I had to rank the witches so far, I mean, actually, I don't really think there's a list. It's pretty much just, I guess right now, the Witch of Lust at 1, Sloth at 2, and Echidna at 3. She did kind of drop some points, to be honest, but I like them all. They're all interesting. But the final thing to talk about is Echidna, and she had a very long-winded speech, but the gist of it was basically she was going to use Subaru. She was also going to let Subaru use her as well, which includes using her body, which, I'll be honest, is tempting. But the point of it is that she's not exactly a good person. She's essentially a sociopath who faked everything, All the times she blushed, all the times she laughed, had fun with him, made him feel like he could trust her was all a lie. At least that's what I got from it. I mean, she did say that her feelings for him were genuine, but I think it's more of feelings of curiosity. So, yeah, not exactly the same thing. But yeah, obviously it's a good thing that Subaru declined her offer. I mean, he would have been stuck in a contract, and who knows what would have happened to him, so good on him. I'll be honest, though, if I was in this universe and if I was Subaru, I would have been a little tempted, especially after she said certain things. Honestly, I still think it could potentially be a good deal, though. But, I mean, I guess the idea is that she's a witch, and, you know, some shit's probably going to go down if he accepts the offer. And it probably is better for Subaru to remain on his own, so, you know, good decision. And then the final thing that happened was that Satella is actually revealing herself, and I am really excited to see what exactly happens with her. So, without further ado, let's move on to the next episode, which actually is the last episode in the first half, so we're going to end the video on that episode. Only him. Why only him? Yeah, those witches are insane, man. Yeah, he kind of is, to be honest. That is actually very true. He shouldn't have to shoulder the burden alone. He should let others help. I think that's the problem right there, to be honest. That kind of just gave me chills right there, actually. I think we got that by now. Yeah, I understand why he thinks that way, but it is very self-destructive. Okay, yeah, that's not a good way of thinking. Yeah. That's his one regret out of all of this. Yeah. I feel him. Oh, fuck off. Okay, why is she acting cute all of a sudden? Really? What did he give her? What? Did he, like, bite his tongue again or something? Yeah, he did. But he's just gonna get rezzed. Oh, interesting. It's really interesting how they all kind of care for him in their own way. Yeah. 100% he should. She does look a lot like Amelia, actually. And she sounds the same as her. I'm pretty sure they have the same voice actress. It's always Ren that pulls him out of it, man. It really is. And Amelia. Yeah. He doesn't want to suffer like this. He does want to live happily ever after. He just is putting all the burden on himself. Alright, so it looks like this time Subaru's main problem is self-hatred. He feels like that he has to carry all the burden and try to save everybody, but in doing so he ends up neglecting himself, which is not healthy at all. It is interesting that it seems like all of the witches are like, they all care about him in their own unique way and are trying to help him in their own unique way. I don't know how to feel because I both like and hate a lot of them. Like right now, Echidna is on my list of ones that I kind of don't like. But then characters like Minerva, for example, I really like. And also Carmilla, I believe, the Witch of Lust. So, and also Satella. Like I'm starting to like her right now. Out of everybody, actually, she might be my favorite so far because she's the one preaching that he should love himself, which is true. He should. I'm really liking it, though, because these witches are very good characters. It makes you think a lot. Of course there is. Right, yeah, self-hate. Yes, they very much care about you, and they want the best for you as well. How, though? How did he save you? I'm so confused. Aww. I think he needed this, to be honest. Yeah. All the witches like him in their own way. Aww. I think she might be my favorite, but it's just because I like this archetype a lot. There it is. They all want to help him, which is really interesting. That's an understatement. Yeah, that's probably for the better. Too many drawbacks. Ooh, that was a good line. Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you? Yeah, she did help him, and that's the reason why I kind of started liking her a lot as well. Okay. God, I'm starting to like her slightly again. Aw, closure. It is a blessing, to be fair. Somewhat. Oh, wow. That's like, yeah, that's like accepting her. I'm actually kind of happy about that. I did not expect her to actually say that. I thought she was gonna say save me, but... Okay. Oh. Okay, there it is. Hold on. I just noticed something, actually. This line. That sounds a lot like in the very beginning of the show when he first got sent to the world, that, like him saying that. Is that... That would make sense, actually. I thought that line was, like, for Amelia, but if that's actually for Satella, then that would make sense why he heard that when he got summoned to the world, since Satella was the one who summoned him to this world, or at least I'm pretty sure she is. Damn. So now it finally comes full circle. Interesting. Oh yeah, and before we actually move on, let me mention a few things first. Like I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure Satella shares Amelia's voice actress, and she pretty much looks identical to her, which I know is the point, because they even said that Amelia was called Satella because she looks exactly like her. I didn't notice how accurate that actually was. I do know there's a lot of theories that Amelia could potentially actually be Satella from, like, the future or whatever. I don't know if that's true, but there is definitely a connection there, and I'm interested to know exactly what that is. Also, like I said before, I do think it's interesting that all the witches actually do care about Subaru in their own unique way. It could be for selfish reasons, kind of like Echidna. I mean, her reasons are actually very selfish, but it's interesting. It's also kind of sweet, and I will actually say Echidna gained some more points with me now with how she was still willing to help Subaru even after he said no to her ultimately. Again, I know her reason was that he didn't want to see her as only evil, which I don't think she's evil. I mean, she is the witch of greed, so she just is very greedy, and I know that's the reason why she's fallen for him. It's the knowledge, or not the knowledge, but the curiosity of the return by death ability. I honestly, if I had to rank the witches, I have no idea what it would be. Honestly, realistically, I do think Echidna would probably be number one, just because she has the most character, and I do like her a lot. But also, I do like Carmilla a lot, because... But also, I do like Carmilla a lot because, like I said before, I do like her type of archetype character, you know, like the really shy, sweet girl. Also, it doesn't feel like she has any selfish reasons as far as I am aware. She just mentions that she is all about love, I guess. So, it seems kind of fine to me so far. Also, Satella was a lot less evil than I thought she was. and I kind of like her a lot as well. So I guess Echidna, Carmilla, and Satella is probably who I like. Also, Minerva's pretty okay, actually. It was kind of cute that she wanted to heal Subaru quite badly. Honestly, all the witches are great. I kind of like them all, which is kind of weird because they are supposed to be evil. But whatever. Honestly, all the characters of the show is great, so I don't know what I expect. Aw, Patris. Honestly, she's the true best girl in the show, for sure. Aww. She got hurt for him. What the fuck? Ah, so she's a tsundere, huh? It's love. Which I know he's having a hard time accepting. Aww. Aww. I love how I even like the fucking ground dragon. That's how good the characters in the show are. Aww. I'm really happy that he's starting to accept that people like him. Oh. I see what happened there. I'm pretty sure because Subaru rejected the contract, she made him not be able to do the last trial, so it forces Emilia to actually do all 3 trials. Which is very fucked up from her because she knows that Emilia is going to break, so that means Subaru has to make sure that Emilia doesn't break and actually passes the 3 trials. Oh shit, what's going to happen here? Oh, damn, he's just telling him at this point now. I mean, yeah, that is part of the truth. That is exactly what he used to think before the talk with these witches. That's not gonna happen. Okay, so he's crazy. Okay, well, fuck you too. He was the one who hired them, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, I see what he's doing. What? How does that make sense? Yeah, he is. Oh, he saw a kid now, didn't he? Wow, what a fucking dick. Also, he can handle this because he's stronger than you, dickhead. I don't think he's gonna listen. I don't think you understand her one bit, dude. Ram? But you killed her before. Oh, that's a cool effect. He just, like, learned to love himself too, or at least tried to, and now Roswell's ruining everything. Honestly, I have no idea what he is supposed to do. I feel for him so bad. Oto? What? Why is Oto, like, so Chad right now? I had a feeling he was gonna do that, actually. I agree. What? That's how they ended the first half? Really? Alright, so Oto is best boy right now. Also, I can't believe that's how they ended the first half, because I am aware that they released like the first 13 episodes during one season, and then I think 2 seasons later they released the second half. And if this is how it ended, that's kind of fucked. I guess it was supposed to be like one 25 episode anime, but because of COVID, they had to chop it in half. But I don't know. I feel like they could have ended it a little bit better. I don't know. Either way, similar to last episode, a lot happened this episode. I don't think I really have to go over the conversation he had with the witches, actually, because I kind of went over that already. But TLDR, I like all of them. Satella, specifically, I ended up liking a lot. I'm surprised at how not evil she is. She's also very, very similar to Amelia. She sounds exactly like her. I'm pretty sure they share the same voice actress, and she looks exactly like her as well. And I am interested to see the connection between her and Amelia. Also, Akina got some points back for me. It is interesting that she decided to help him, even though he told her no. Though he did lose the qualification, actually, to do the third trial. So, I actually don't know how to feel now. I do think it's probably for the better, because I do think Amelia should do all 3 trials, because it will make her stronger in the end. As long as Subaru figures out a way to not make her break, she should be fine. Otherwise, Roswaal is on my shit list right now. Fuck him. I was right about him being the one to send Elsa and Meili to the mansion and to kill everybody. I am still a little bit confused as to why he's doing this. I know he said it's to build his resolve and to make him be perfect or whatever, but the dude is insane. And I mean, he even said that he's insane as well, but God, Roswaal, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, he's an interesting character, but I don't know how to feel about him, because, like, I want to like him, but he's not a good person right now. I'm actually really curious to see what happens to him at the end of this arc, because, like, I'm assuming we're going to have to defeat him somehow. I don't think Subaru's just going to let this slide, because he's done something wrong. I wonder if there's a way to get Ram on his side, because I think ultimately that's going to be the hardest obstacle when it comes to Roswaal. And then, obviously, lastly, was Oto being best boy. He really needed the pep talk from him. To basically rely on his friends and stop trying to act tough, and also punched him in the face, which is pretty funny. I'm pretty sure that going forward, he's going to rely on his friends a lot more and not put everything on him, because I'm pretty sure that's the reason why he's kind of been failing, is he's just not telling other people his issues and how to solve them. I am really interested to see how exactly he solves this. I think ultimately he does have to just get help from other people. He has to try to find someone with an AoE ability to get rid of all the gray rabbits. He has to try to find somebody who's a good matchup against Elsa and Meili. He has to find some way to deal with Roswaal as well. And in an extension, probably Ram. He has to find out how to not make Amelia crazy. So there's a lot to do. But actually, that makes sense why he can't do it all on his own. It's too much. He does need to enlist the help of others. And I believe that's everything. So with that, I've been JeremyTechno, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which is probably going to be the next video of ReZero. See you guys then.